You ever cancel your plans because someone else had a bad day? Put your needs on hold just to keep someone else happy? You feel guilty for setting a boundary because you thought it might hurt someone else's feelings. See, that's not empathy. That's definitely not love. That's codependency. And for a lot of us, it was our first language. Hey, I'm Alex, and this is A Millennial Diary. In today's episode, we're digging into one of the most misunderstood mental health habits, codependency. So what happens when our sense of peace depends on someone else's okay? Because when you grow up believing love means saving someone, fixing someone, or even managing someone else's emotions, you lose track of where they end up and where you begin. Now, let's be clear. Codependency isn't just about romantic relationships. It's emotional overfunctioning. It's feeling responsible for everyone else's happiness. It's choosing harmony over honesty. It's checking your phone 12 times to make sure someone isn't upset with you, even when you did nothing wrong. I've been there. It's been baked into a lot of us, especially if we were the emotional fixer in our family, especially if we learned that love equals sacrifice. And look, I've been there. I've bent over backwards to keep someone comfortable even when it made me resentful. I've apologized for things I didn't even do just to keep the peace. That wasn't love. That was survival. If you grew up with emotionally unavailable parents or chaotic homes, well, you probably learned early on to scan the room, to predict moods, to stay small and safe. You became hyper attuned to other people's needs, which is a trauma response, not a personality trait. Now, we carry that into adulthood. We date people who need saving. We take on roles that completely drain us. We say things like, if they're okay, I'm okay, without realizing how dangerous that is to our own identity. Now, codependency feels like care, but it comes with a giant cost. You abandon your own needs. You silence your instincts. You lose your identity trying to keep relationships or even friendships from falling apart. And here's the truth. People pleasing is unsustainable. Fixing is exhausting, and controlling other people's moods, definitely not our job. Codependency does a lot of things. It convinces you that your worth comes from what you can give, not who you are. So how do we untangle our self-worth from someone else's needs? It starts with one uncomfortable truth. You are not responsible for other people's emotions. You are not selfish for having your own boundaries, and real love doesn't ask to disappear. Look, start small. Say no without a novel of justification. Let someone sit in discomfort without rushing to fix it. Pause before you say yes. Ask, do I want to, or do I feel obligated to do this? You don't need to earn your place in someone else's life by performing. You belong as you are, without saving, without fixing, hell, without folding. Listen, here's what I want you to sit with this week. Every time you put someone else's comfort above your own truth, you send yourself a message. My needs don't matter. Let's rewrite that. Your needs do matter. Your peace matters. Your identity is not defined by who you can rescue. And the people who love you, they don't need saving. They just need you. Fully, honestly, boundaries and all. Next time on A Millennial Diary, ADHD, autopilot, and the millennial diagnosis. Boom. We'll talk about the wave of adult ADHD diagnosis, why many of us feel scatterbrained and stuck, and how late diagnosis is rewriting how we see ourselves. And hey, if this episode hit you in the gut, maybe because of a relationship history, head over to my website, alexiscardoza.com, to find all the socials, full episode archives, and links to follow the show on Apple or Spotify. And listen, If you're watching on YouTube, I'm on the journey to 10,000 subs. I'm starting off small, but come on with me. Hit subscribe. Let's normalize healing in public. No capes, no savior complex, just realness. And until then, you don't have to rescue anyone to be worthy of love. And as always, this is fine.
Goodbye.